Hello, friends. Let us continue our last lecture. Uh, so today we are discussing the topic that is function of different components used in hydroelectric power plant. So I told you already that there are some main components that is powerhouse, dam, penstock, generator, and other things I told you, but there are some other equipments that you don't know. Now we will see what are the other equipments and other components in this hydroelectric power plant. So before I will move on the topic, let us see the previous picture. This is the full picture representing the whole power hydroelectric power plant, and all these elements I have mentioned here with their names. And this is the separate unit. It shows the powerhouse. It is called a powerhouse, and in powerhouse there is of course there is a turbine, generator, transformer, and this is separately shown here. Now what are the components in powerhouse? This is it is 3D view, and also all parts are shown here. Now we will discuss all these elements in briefly. What are the elements here? So function of different components used in hydroelectric power plant. This is the 3D view of the hydroelectric power plant. So let us move on. The first what is the first component here? It is catchment area. As I will study first here what is written here. In hydroelectric power plant, collect the rainwater through surrounding hilly area. This surrounding all water collect and store water to those places is known as catchment area. So I mean to say the catchment area, it means that all the area which is available for the storage of water. Okay, in short, you will remember this definition, that this catchment area means that it is that area in the hydroelectric power plant which stores all the water from input to exit of the power plant. Okay, so the next is a reservoir. So you know that what is the reservoir? It actually the it is the this also part of the hydroelectric power plant. So it is a reservoir. It reserves or stores the water coming out as in the form of rain. So it is first it is a reservoir. Then uh, we have to this design a dam, or we have to construct a dam from the reservoir. Okay, so the reservoir actually it's a naturally it is stores water as from the naturally source, that is in the form of rain. So then after reservoir we have to make a dam. Then there is a trash rack. So you can see here it is a trash rack. So it means it's that component it is used for the filtration of water. Okay, so it is used in hydroelectric power plant to filter the water, or in flow towards the turbine before flowing to the turbine. Okay, so it filters the water here. So let us move. What is another this what is other element here? This head raise level. As I already told you that there are two types of raise levels, that is tail raise level and head raise level. So you know already this dam. I told you already what is the function of dam. But I told you one thing here, that then dam has to be constructed. Okay, so reservoir is a naturally formed, but dam you have to construct for the installation of a power plant. So and this dam needs very lot of money. So this is a then there are spillway. So as though these penstocks are connected to the dam, but there are also some valves there, or you can see this structure is here, that water is allowed to flow through these gaps, and these gaps are called spillways. And these are what is the function of spillway? It means you have to allow to flow the water through these spillways when the water level goes high in the dam. Okay, so there in spillways water is also allowed to flow just like in penstock, but it is also water is flown through these spillways when its level will be high in the dam. So also you can see, you can move penstock. I told you what is the function of a penstock. The penstock connected with the dam, then connected with the turbine. Its main function is to convert the potash energy water in that conserved in the dam into kinetic energy through when it is impinged on the turbine. So now let us move on the next element. It is a tunnel, or you can say waterways. So tunnel is actually it is the passage of flow of water from the dam. So tunnel means it is like a valve which allows water to flow from the dam to the turbine. But sometimes, but in is this penstock used is a form of tunnel. So in general name we can say this tunnel penstock is a form of tunnel, but the tunnel is also the same mean the same thing as penstock. Or it is used to carry the water from water reservoirs to the surge tank. ठीक है. So this tunnel is used to also used to carry the water from the water reservoir to the surge tank. So here comes one more this name, that is surge tank. I will tell you what is the function of the surge tank. So first you see here the tunnel. It is the passage of flow of water from the dam is called tunnel or make or this intake. So it is actually it allows the passage of water from the dam to the this turbine. So waterways may be in the form of canal or tunnel or penstock. ठीक है. So let us move what is now surge tank. So the surge tank, as you have seen, you see here on this picture, what is how surge tank looks here. It is actually a surge tank. It's like a funnel shape. It is like a funnel shape, and it is connected in between the this dam and this inlet valve, or between the dam and penstock. So what is the function of surge tank? It also maintains the flow of water during the variation of the variation in the load of the generator. So you need sometimes you need much quantity of water, that is flow, high flow, and sometimes you need less quantity of water, that means less discharge. So on these occasions this surge tank is used. It stores the excessive flow of water, so it maintains also the flow of water. ठीक है. So this is the function of a surge tank. Now it also if surge tank will not be used, then the high pressure water coming through the penstock will produce this water hammer. That means it will cause noise and damage in the penstock. So that means to avoid this water hammering, we are using surge tank. So let us move on. The next equipment is here. It is a 4-bay shown here. What is a 4-bay actually? Instead of surge tank, some hydroelectric power plants used 4-bay. So 4-bay is also has same function as surge tanks, and some hydroelectric power plants 4-bays are used. But now what is the difference between 4-bay and the surge tank? 4-bay is the 4-bay are used in the surge tank due to change in load occurs. So it is same function as there is same function between this surge tank and 4-bay. But the main definition, what is the difference between the two? This is used for surge tank is for small capacity of hydroelectric power plants. Okay, and this 4-bay is used for small hydroelectric power plants, and this surge tank is used for this big amount of hydroelectric power plants. Okay. So for small power plants, we are using 4-bays. So let us move. What is the another? That is valve house. What is the valve house? It maintains the this quantity, maintains the intake and outtake of the discharge to the turbine. So it has many valves. That is, it's called a valve house. So it is used to on or off the water flow. So then there's an important element in the important section of the hydroelectric power plant, that is powerhouse. As I told you that in powerhouse there is a turbine. Then turbine is connected with the generator, and then this generator is connected with the transformer, and so these all comes in the powerhouse. And what is the function of the generator? It converts AC into DC and DC into AC. So these three elements, and maybe there will be other any other element. So all these elements are comes in the powerhouse. So let us move on the this another element is turbine. So now powerhouse is defined here component wise. So this turbine is the part of the powerhouse, and you know already what is the function of the turbine. It converts kinetic energy of the water flown through the penstock into mechanical work, and then finally into electric energy. So you can also it is named as prime mover, or you can say as turbine. So let us move another. What is the draft tube? Yes, draft tube is also very important equipment used in the power this hydroelectric power plants. So it is actually connected with the exit of the turbine. When the at the exit of the turbine, when the water is thrown from the water comes from the exit of the turbine with high velocity or with high kinetic energy. So if we allow this water if we allow this water without a draft tube into the this river or tail race, so there will be loss in kinetic energy, or you can say kinetic energy. So to save this kinetic energy, we are allowed to this, we are decreasing its velocity by passing through the draft tube. So draft tube is actually a varying cross section, or that means it is cross section is increasing from exit of the turbine to its other part. So that means kinetic energy is converted into pressure energy. It increases the pressure energy of this water coming from the exit of the turbine, so that which saves the this energy, kinetic energy of water, or you can say kinetic energy of water flow. So it is written also here that I told you this thing. Now generator, this shows the pictorial view of the generator and its parts. So and what its main function is to convert the mechanical energy to the electrical energy. Then cavitation effect is there. What is the cavitation effect? I told you already that it is because of the pressure variation. So and what are its drawbacks and how cavitation it should be reduced? I told you this thing already. And these are tail race, and tail race is the bottom type of element. It's the bottommost element of the powerhouse. So it means it is a water level after water coming out from the exit of the turbine. Then the water is stored in the tail race. So I told you already what is tail race. So this was all about all the elements in the which are main elements in the hydroelectric power plant. So I am sure that you will after listening my video lecture, you will learn all these things from this note very easily. So there is no typical topic or typical component you can't understand. So it will be very easy for you to understand these things. Okay, thank you.